Hey guys, next week starts the summer movie season, and with that, the big action movies.
All the wonderful comic book movies.
And the wonderful, wonderful smell of popcorn. I actually smell popcorn.
Yeah, I got hungry.
Okay, well,
I gotta have popcorn for this.
I thought I was
Talking
going.
about summer movies.
I thought I was going crazy.
Well, yes.
And there's that. Well, with this, we decided to go ahead and put together our top 10 movies we're actually looking forward to, really excited about for this summer season, with a couple honorable mentions.
Number one for me, and this is kind of an honorable mention, kind of not. There's a French movie coming out called Le Petit Prince, The Little Prince. It's one of my favorite books ever, and it is being redone by the guy that did
Kung Fu Panda.
Kung Fu Panda.
Yeah, Mark Osborne. Yeah, Mark Osborne's doing it.
And it looks so good. So far, the release date is at the end of July for France, but there's no release date for the US, so I can't really put it in the summer movies just yet.
But it is actually a movie we're both looking forward to. Either it's going to be this summer or this fall. You're probably going to hear a lot about this movie.
But it's going to be this year. I'm so excited. This one actually looks good. Okay, so honorable mentions, we've each got 3 of them.
Yes.
My honorable mentions are Aloha. Sorry, I gotta double check my list over here. The Man from U.N.C.L.E. and Jurassic World. I was never that into dinosaurs as a kid, so Jurassic World falls just outside of my top 10, but just by a little bit.
It's so sad, actually. It's so sad. Mine's a little bit higher. Jurassic World is higher for me.
Sorry.
But my 3 honorable mentions are Aloha, The Fantastic Four, and Poltergeist. I actually was, when I was a kid, Poltergeist came out, and I actually loved that movie. And God help me, the new Fantastic Four trailer actually kind of made it look cool. So
it's better.
Yeah, it crawled up there from that second trailer. So we'll see. Alright guys, here is our top 10 most anticipated movies of 2015.
Number 10. For me, my number 10 is actually The Fantastic Four. Like John was saying, the second trailer actually makes it look a whole lot better. So it was able to just barely edge up right into the bottom of my top 10.
I'm going comic book movie too, but I'm going with Ant-Man. Yeah, I know Edgar Wright left it, but there's something I've always enjoyed about Paul Rudd, so it just seems like he could fit into that very well. So for my number 10, I had to go Ant-Man.
Number 9. For me, Ant-Man actually made it into number 9 because I am more excited about it than Fantastic Four, but it's still kind of on the low end for me for my overall top 10 for the summer. It's Ant-Man. Who gets excited about Ant-Man? It's a comic book movie and it's Marvel, so I'm excited about that.
Yes, yeah, that's true. I mean, it's Marvel. They hopefully know what they're doing.
But Ant-Man? Why did that even get made into a comic book in the first place?
Don't worry about it.
I know.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's your number 9?
My number 9 is actually Ted 2. I enjoyed the crap out of Ted 1. I thought it was fantastic. The teddy bear concept was cursing. Like Teddy Ruxpin, only just dropping F-bombs everywhere. Now, granted, I know Seth MacFarlane kind of missed with A Million Ways to Die in the West, but it still looks good.
Yeah, I mean, everybody's allowed to slip up.
Yeah, everyone's allowed to slip up. So
at least a few.
My number 9, Ted 2.
For me, my number 8 is Mad Max Fury Road. So far, I'm sorry or delighted to say that I've only seen the first Mad Max. Had very split feelings, but the new one looks really good.
Tom Hardy. Tom Hardy. Come on.
So hot.
My number 8, Minions. I mean, you just can't go wrong with the Minions. It looks absolutely adorable. I was actually very hesitant about it until I saw the second trailer where you actually saw what the movie was actually about. Because I didn't really think you could make a full movie on them just saying banana. I didn't get it, but
Banana! Who doesn't laugh at that?
I know.
Seriously?
But it was just one of those things. So I was like, all right, when the second one and they're trying to be minions for someone else and they go to a minion con, that's actually genius. So,
So cute.
Minions is actually my number 8.
Okay, my number 7 is Hitman Agent 47. Now, please understand, the older Hitman with Timothy Olyphant, we went to see in theaters, and we hated it.
Yeah, absolute crap.
Like, absolutely hated it. So we just left the theater. It was bad. It was terrible. We never wanted to see it again. And then about 6 months later, we were both just like, maybe we should try it again.
It was one of those. It kind of stayed with you, just itched. Itched.
And so now it's still a bad movie.
Yeah.
But we really like it. And I mean, the video game is so much fun.
Yeah.
So I have high hopes for this. Again, I hope that it's at least fun. That's what I'm going for.
My number 7 is The Man from U.N.C.L.E. I mean, I like Henry Cavill. I think he was actually a good Superman. I like him as an actor. And Guy Ritchie, directing style, fantastic. The first two, or not the first two, but the 2 Sherlock Holmes movies, everybody loves. I mean, that stylized concept of what he does is really cool, I think. So, it just seems kind of like it's going to be a fun, almost over-the-top action movie. So, I think that's going to be something we kind of need.
Very true.
Yeah. So, yeah, The Man from U.N.C.L.E.
For me, this is where Minions hits, because I think that it's going to be a lot of fun, because who doesn't love little yellow things that go around singing about banana?
It's going to be fun. I do know that. But are we going to miss Gru? That's what kind of I'm iffy about. Are we going to miss Gru and the girls?
Well, of course we're going to miss them,
Yeah,
but I mean, it's Dave.
That's true. Good point, Dave.
Very true.
All right. My number 6, Hitman Agent 47. Like Rose just said, this movie's probably going to be absolute crap. Let's just be absolutely honest about that. But this is stuff we're looking forward to because there's this special, almost bond that we have with the Hitman series. Because it was one of our first dates.
Yeah.
I'll admit, I'm a dude. Man crush on Timothy Olyphant, though. So I played the video games. I played every single one of them. I love them.
Sometimes I think he has more man crushes than I do.
Oh, God. And I actually cannot wait for the new Hitman to come out on the Xbox One or the PlayStation 4, whatever it comes out on. I'm going to get it. But this one just looks cool, stupid, fun action that will just induce popcorn flicks. That's pretty much what we're looking for on that one.
For me, my number 5 is Mission Impossible Rogue Nation. I've always enjoyed the Mission Impossible series.
2.
Yeah, 2 was terrible.
2 was pretty bad.
2 was terrible.
2 was pretty bad.
But, I mean, there's a lot of sequels that aren't that good.
The 3 was great. Thank you, JJ, for that one.
4?
4 was... No. Well, JJ did 3. 4 was done by Brad Bird. And then 5 is this one. Rogue Nation's done by Quentin McQuarrie. If I mispronounced that, I'm really sorry. But he's done a lot of actual writing. And he did one of our favorite TV shows that was just a small pilot years ago. I'll tell you about it later. Yeah.
Okay, so Mission Impossible Rogue Nation.
My bad. My 5 is actually Mad Max Fury Road. I'm with Rose. It's going to be popcorn. That's pretty much what it's going to be. It's going to be popcorn. We just watched the first Mad Max because we wanted to kind of get ready for what this is going to be. I don't know what to say about Mad Max.
I have no idea what this is going to be about.
I mean, I'm with Rose.
It's Max in the Outback.
Yeah, it's the tornado scene looks cool. I mean, post-apocalyptic, Tom Hardy, popcorn, Mad Max.
My number 4 is Inside Out. I'm really excited about this. This is the new Pixar movie where you have all of the emotions that are talking to the camera. It really looks like a fun little film.
Pixar actually needs to make a good movie. I'm going to say it.
Yeah.
DreamWorks has been...
Pixar has kind of gotten away from it, but Pixar really brought back the good animated stories.
That's true. And then DreamWorks took it away from it.
That's okay. Paramount's about to take it away with The Little Prince, so I don't care.
That's true. Good point. All right.
I don't care.
My number 4, Mission Impossible Rogue Nation. Now, I said the director's name wrong. Its name is actually Christopher McQuarrie. And, I mean, he's directed a couple things, Jack Reacher, but most people, if you look into him, he's written a lot of stuff. He's more of a writer, so it actually, like Rose, I've actually enjoyed all the Mission Impossibles minus 2. I didn't really like 2. 3 kind of set it back on track, but I think this movie, I mean, you get Ethan Hunt back, you get Jeremy Renner's character back. I cannot remember his name right now.
It's Jeremy Renner.
Just Jeremy Renner, who cares, yeah.
Doesn't matter.
Simon Pegg's character. God,
Stop trying to think of names.
I can't think of names right now. They're blanking out on me. But I mean, all in all,
we're gonna watch the Mission Impossible series before the movie
it's gonna
comes
happen.
out,
We're doing
so
it all that stuff.
We'll be reminded of all the names. It's
but
okay.
yeah, I mean, him hanging off the plane. I mean, we need an Ethan Hunt movie where he does something absolutely crazy.
Because it's Tom Cruise.
Because it's Tom Cruise.
I mean, you can't say Tom Cruise and not think Mission Impossible and action.
Exactly. But it's gonna be fun. That's what I'm looking for. Yay.
Okay, our number 3
we're the same on this.
Actually, the same for
so
once.
we're gonna do this together. It's Tomorrowland.
Yay! And it's another Disney movie that's based off of another ride. But I mean, the first Pirates of the Caribbean was
good.
Actually really
good. It was good. It was good.
It's gotten long-winded since then.
Number 5's coming out next year. FYI.
But let's not talk about that yet.
Is it 5? Yeah, it's 5.
Yeah. Is it 5 or 6?
It's 5. It's 5.
Too many.
Yeah, too many. But yeah, Tomorrowland looks fun. Directed by Brad Bird, who has done Disney. He did The Incredibles. He did, like we said earlier, Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol. So he actually can do the action. I'm really excited about that. You got Hugh Laurie, House, great actor. And then George Clooney.
That man is like fine wine. He's just gotten so much better with age.
I'm okay with that. He actually really has. He's been great actor, good looking guy. I mean, I think this movie is going to be a lot of fun and a completely different concept.
And plus, they go to France. They go to France and take an elevator up the Eiffel Tower and go into another dimension. That's just cool.
Yeah. So, cool. We're really excited about Tomorrowland. Hopefully it delivers.
Okay, so my number 2, and it hurts me so much.
Yes, I know.
This is not on your list at all.
I'm excited.
Not even one of the honorable mentions.
What?
Pitch Perfect 2.
It looks good. It does. It's just...
I mean, it's singing, it's dancing. Pentatonix is one of the rival groups. Yeah. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Is the story going to be amazing? No. No, not at all. Not at all. But it's going to be a lot of fun, and there's going to be a lot of songs to sing along to. So for me, that will hopefully be enough.
I mean, Anna Kendrick. We love Anna Kendrick. So
very true.
My number 2, you can't go wrong with this one, is Jurassic World.
You can't go wrong
with
Jurassic World.
You cannot go... I mean, yeah, Jurassic Park 3, it's kind of bad, but actually it was really bad.
You told me to not watch Jurassic Park 3.
It's pretty bad. I mean, Dr. Grant's in it, and that's all that really matters, but on Jurassic World, it's really cool that we finally see the park is actually open. And it brings a different layer to that Jurassic World concept that we've all been wondering. Just the park now being open, thousands of people there. What's it actually going to be like when all hell breaks loose? I mean, not to mention Chris Pratt is in it, and he trains raptors. That alone, seriously, I think I was 8 when Jurassic World came out. Just the little 8-year-old kid in me was freaking out when I saw that trailer of him training raptors. I just brought this joy back to me. So I'm really, really excited for Jurassic World.
Number 1.
This should be no shock. If it is,
If you know us at all.
Oh man, yeah. This is a shock. This is going to be bad.
Just sad.
It's the movie that comes out next week. Actually, less than a week away.
Yay! So excited.
Avengers: Age of Ultron. It is probably debatable the most anticipated movie of this year, with Star Wars Episode 7. We'll get into that later. But
that's not in the summer movie.
That's not in the summer movie, so that's not we're not talking about that one because that is a different season.
Yeah.
But Avengers: Age of Ultron, we are both excited for this movie. We are, as we speak right now, going through the entire MCU to just do it because that's what we do.
A lot of movies.
It's a lot of movies.
It's a lot of movies.
Yeah, it's become a lot of movies.
Yeah.
But I mean, Ultron coming into the aspect of what the Avengers are. And Tony being the one that actually made Ultron, which is, I know, different from the comics, which leads into Ant-Man, but it's different from the comics, but it makes a lot of sense. The action looks crazy. Just crazy.
Yeah.
Joss Whedon knows what he's doing.
It looks like a lot of fun.
Age of Ultron, it ends, depending on how you look at it, either ends Phase 2 or starts Phase 3. I'm not 100% sure on that one right now.
Right on the edge.
Yeah. But it is going to be crazy. It's going to be awesome. And actually, that leads into our next midnight run, which will be
on Thursday.
Yay. Age of Ultron. We will actually do our midnight run and a quick review after it's done. We've already gotten our tickets, like most of you should have. We had to get reserved seating.
By the way, that's our cat Pan that just went past.
Yeah, if you see a cat back there, don't worry about it. That's Pantalaimon.
Yeah. But we will record in the car on our way to the theater and get that uploaded before the movie starts, hopefully.
Yes.
And then we'll do a quick blurb after the movie, just basic reactions, and then
Thursday night, I don't know, we might film Thursday, we might film Friday.
But by next weekend, we should have our first Spouse Wars up, where we talk about what our initial reactions were to Age of Ultron, what we've thought with all the trailers, and our wrap-up thoughts.
Yeah.
Still no spoilers. We understand that not everybody has seen it. We don't want to spoil it.
Exactly. We'll talk about what we thought, who was right, because I will tell you, we both had two separate, different thoughts when the first trailer came out.
Yes.
And that's pretty much what started the Spouse War.
Yes.
So we'll actually get into that. I will stay true to my view of what
better.
I will. I will even say it right now. That way it's on film for you. So I can't change it.
Thank you.
When the first trailer of Age of Ultron came out, I was not excited at all. I was like, it's another Marvel movie, which I love the Marvel movies. I was afraid of the sequel concept.
Okay.
But that's it. That's it. That's all we want to say. That's what our Spouse War is going to kind of be about.
Yeah, we'll duke it out next week.
Duke it out? So, guys, that's our top 10 list of most anticipated movies for this summer. Was there one that we missed?
Who did you agree with more? You know it. Totally me.
Let us know in the comments below.
Also, we're going to post links to all of the trailers that we've talked about, all the movies, all the trailers, so that way you can check them out. Let us know which ones you're excited about, which ones you're not excited about.
And actually, just don't forget to like, share, subscribe to us on YouTube,
Twitter,
Facebook,
and Instagram. And don't forget,
always level up.